Welcome to Thái Nguyên News. Now today headlines. Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee inspects the progress of the Quarry Cost project. PAPI Index 2023. Thái Nguyên breaks out to rank the second in the country. Dong tries to complete new road construction on time. First, look at some data news.
On the afternoon of April the 1st, the delegation of Thái Nguyên province visited and gave gifts to the family of Captain Nguyen working at Radar Station 57, Nam East Island, Trường Sa Island District. His family lives in Hiệp Hòa Hamlet, Fully Commune, Fulong District. Besides, the delegation visited New Zealand Hoàng Công Minh family, who is working at DK1 per 17 platform. Currently, his family is living in Suicat Hamlet, Hanton Commune at the district. As the blessee visited, the delegation sent greetings to the soldiers' families and encouraged them to continue to be a strong rear-based so that the soldiers can cope with peace of mind, complete assigned tasks, contributing to firmly protecting the sacred sovereignty of the sea and islands of the fatherland. In the first month of the year, the Provincial Farmers Association proactively developed programs and plans to implement the tasks of the association and the farmer movement, achieving many positive results such as supporting 270 working days for 229 association members, poor farmers and households in difficult circumstances, proactively coordinated to organize 267 training classes to transfer science and technology for more than 14,000 members and farmers, coordinated with units supplying fertilizers, pesticides, and seeds for members and farmers to invest in production. Association at all levels contributed over 12,000 square meters of land for civil works construction, renew and repair more than 28 kilometers of rural roads, repair 1.7 kilometers in infill canals. In the first quarter of 2024, the labor and employment situation in the province has many positive signs. The number of employed people increases and the unemployment rate tends to decrease. The demand for labor recruitment in many industries tends to increase. According to results of the Industrial Labor Survey in March 2024, the number of workers working in industrial enterprises as of March 1, 2024, increased by 0.56% compared to the same period last month and increased by over 1.8% over the same period. Forecasting demand for human resources in the beginning of the second quarter of 2024, businesses in the province will need to recruit nearly 10,000 workers, many unskilled workers.
On the afternoon of April the 1st, Mr. Trịnh Nguyễn Hùng, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, led the provincial delegation to inspect the progress of implementing the Quarry Cost project in Suối Lạnh Lake area, Thanh Công Commune, Nguyen City.
According to the investors' report, to date, the project had cleared 45 hectares of land, reaching 83% of the total area. The investor is leveling the site and constructing auxiliary works. Progress is currently as planned. Try to complete and put Quarry cost into operation in the third quarter of 2025. After inspecting the actual construction site and listening to the investor report on progress and problems during project implementation, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee requested the People's Committee of Nguyen City and Thanh Công Commune to continue to propagate and mobilize people to agree to speed up site clearance and hand over land to investors to ensure progress. Relevant departments and branches need to coordinate closely with investors to promptly remove difficulties and obstacles during project implementation.
On the morning of April the 2nd, in Hanoi, Center for Community Supportive Development Studies, Real-Time Analysis Company and the United Nations Development Program in Vietnam coordinated to announce the Provincial Governance and Public Administration Performance Index in Vietnam in 2023. Mr. Lê Quang Tiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, attended the announcement.
According to the announced results, in 2023, Thái Nguyên will have a strong breakthrough, reaching a total score of 45.7875. With the result, Thái Nguyên has risen from upper middle group to the high group of the country, in which 6 out of 8 indicators, people's participation at the grassroots level, openness and transparency in decision-making, control corruption in the public sector, public administrative procedures, providing public services, e-governance belonging to the high group. In particular, Index number 1, people's participation at the grassroots level of the province, with 5,981 points. Based on the total score, the leading locality nationwide in the PAPI Index in 2023 is 13 Hue. Thái Nguyên ranked the second nationwide.
Yeah, so the PAPI in general this year shows some areas of improvement. Control of corruption improved this year, but then there were some areas that were concerning. So with regard to transparency, particularly local budgets, there seems to be some concerns. There are also concerns with access to anti-poverty assistance. So there has been a lot of respondents that suggested that people who should be receiving poverty assistance haven't been receiving poverty assistance. So those are some of the areas that we've been focusing on.
PAPI results of Thái Nguyên in 2023 saw the locality's strong breakthrough in its effort to improve governance and public administration efficiency when the composite index increased by 2.77 points compared to 2022. 7 out of 8 content indicators have improved.
After more than 10 years of implementing the National Target Program on building new rural areas, the face of rural Đông Hỷ district has changed clearly. Infrastructure has been invested and upgraded. The economy has developed quite well. To compete with the core of new rural district, the government and people of Đông Hỷ are continuing to make efforts to compete and improve the quality of criteria, develop programs and plans with appropriate roadmaps.
Up to this point, Phalang Khamil has achieved 17 out of 19 criteria in building new rural areas. Criteria that has not been met include criteria on income and multi-dimensional poverty. Therefore, building a sustainable agricultural production models is paid much attention by local authorities and people. About 2 years ago, many households in 10 villages learned to grow bồ chính kinh sang, initially showing high efficiency. People here are very supportive of this model. Up to now, there have been 30 households participating in growing ginseng with over 7 hectares. Households are supported by the company with 100% seeds, organic fertilizers, technical guidance on planting, fertilizing and product consumption. This is a driving force for the locality to develop concentrated raw material areas in building local products, making an important contribution to accelerating the progress of building new rural areas in Phalang Khamil. In the past, we grew corn, the price grew low, so our income grew low. This year, the company has sponsored ginseng seeds. People are very excited and try to cook to have a higher income. From a low starting point, with a high determination of the entire political system, the consensus and active participation of the people, by 2023, Nam Hoa Khamil has reached advanced new rural standards. Up to now, 100% of traffic routes have been invested in and upgraded in the area, forming some large-scale concentrated production areas, with average income per capita reaching over 50 million VND per person per year. People are very excited when the party and state paid attention, creating motivation for us to develop further. The company will continue to promote the criteria, propagate to the people and direct the families to continue implementing the criteria of improving, strive to implement smart new rural criteria in the families. Even out of 12 communes of Đông Hỷ meet the new rural standards, reaching 91.6%. In addition, the district also met the criteria of having at least 10% of communes meet advanced new rural standards and have 2 communes meeting modern new rural standards. One of the biggest difficulties in building Đông Hỷ district into a new rural destination is limited investment resources. Therefore, in 2024, the district will continue to maintain and gradually improve the quality of achieved criteria according to specific conditions of each locality, focusing on prioritizing all resources and promoting local internal resources. Since the early days of 2024, the District Steering Committee has met and asked communes to review 19 criteria according to the new set of criteria to have purpose tasks, so that communes that have reached the finish line are guaranteed to be recognized again in 2024. Promoting the achievements of new rural construction activities over the past 10 years, Đông is continuing to strive towards new achievements, contributing to changing the face of rural areas and improving local people's lives. Greater efforts and determination of the entire political system and the consensus and response of the people are important factors for Đông Hỷ to reach the finish line on time in building new rural areas by 2025.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.